joined now by Elliot Tepper. He's professor of international relations at Carleton University. Professor, could this lead to all-out war?
This is such a delicate time that almost any outcome is possible. That Egyptian initiative possibly could defuse situation. On the other hand, these things have a way of spiraling out of control. There's also the possibility that there are others who would like it to go on, not only inside Gaza, but outside. The degree to which Iran, for example, would like a distraction from the Syrian situation, its ally in Syria, is always a possibility. Keep an eye on Hezbollah and Lebanon as an indicator of that. So there's a definite possibility this could get wider. We can all hope, however, that nobody wants war. The Gaza people, the people who live there, paid a heavy price the last time Hamas, in a sense, got out of control and provoked the Israelis. That was 2008. I don't think they want that kind of carnage again.
There's been some talk and speculation that it might escalate to a ground war. Do you see that happening?
It's certainly a possibility. The initiative taken now to defuse this, if people there really want it to be diffused, as opposed to wanting it to continue, or the logic of war itself spirals out, if that can lead to some kind of dampening down, yes, but if the rockets keep coming, the Israelis have announced that the initial targeted assassination was just the beginning. The next step they took immediately after, in fact before somewhat as well, was to do their best to take out the long-range missile capacity from Gaza so that the major cities of Israel couldn't be hit. Now they're working, I think, on the shorter range ones. So if all of that works and everybody is content that for the immediate future goals have been achieved, face can be saved, it can dampen down. But if the rockets keep coming, the people who are poised already on the border, the tanks, the potential calling up of reserves, keeping in mind Israel is essentially a civilian army, relying on calling up of its population. Yes, there could be a ground war.
The dominant Muslim Brotherhood has called for, that's the spiritual mentor of Hamas, has called for a day of rage in Arab capitals tomorrow, on Friday. Is that likely to inflame things even more so?
Well, it's sure not going to help. Obviously, there are those who would like to escalate rather than de-escalate. It's a question now of which side wins, and also the issue of control. How much leverage does the Egyptian Muslim Brotherhood have over their ally, their offshoot, really, Hamas? How much control within Hamas does the military wing and political wing have? How much control do they have over the other groups under them? Again, Iran has room to play around in a mischievous way. So the issue of control is very key here, and also will. Where is the will? Where is the control?
It's a different landscape for President Obama now, who begins his second term with a very different Middle East in terms of Egypt and its role. Egypt no longer as friendly, perhaps, towards the U.S. is the way to put it. How does he handle this? The honeymoon is over for him now, obviously.
Mr. Obama does, of course, still have leverage and influence and weight because the United States is the primary funder of the Egyptian military and also the civilian side of the governance. So the billions of dollars that the United States has paid every year and for many years has been a key factor in sustaining Egypt. If that's put in jeopardy by the actions of the Muslim Brotherhood government, it could put in jeopardy the Muslim Brotherhood government's capacity to rule. So they have to play that very carefully. the failure of the Muslim Brotherhood initiative, the government of Egypt's initiative to bring some peace only a few days ago, is the immediate precursor to this event. So how much do they want to bring peace? How much are they able to bring peace? Both of those are key questions, and Mr. Obama will be effective.
Elliot Tepper, always good to talk to you. Thank you, Professor of International Relations at Carleton University.